Hey guys, welcome back. We have a Hamilton Beach mixer here. This is a Model K, I believe. Yep, Model K. This is sent in by Jen for some service and maintenance, so we're going to get right to it here. So we can untangle this cord and plug this in and see what it does. Alright, good news is it runs good. So we're going to replace the cord on here and take it all apart and do some cleaning. Ooh, she smells a bit too. I'm going to check the brushes in here, all that good stuff. Make sure this thing is, wow. Smells like something's burning. But I think, once we get everything checked out on here and cleaned up and replace anything that needs replacing, there we go. She did put on there she thinks it needs new brushes, and she was absolutely correct. There's nothing left of these brushes on here. Yeah, both of them worn down to nothing, so we'll throw some new brushes in there too. Probably explains the smell, because we don't, in a way that it was running when I got like the mid speeds here, because these brushes are usually compressed against the armature like this with a spring, but as the brushes wear, the spring opens up and then you get less and less tension against that armature, so they tend to bounce on and off it. Another thing I'm noticing about this too is this handle looks like it's back here. You can see the gap right there. It's back pretty far. So, not sure. Well, yeah, I think I may have figured that out. This is going to be tricky, because I think that means this got knocked back and it's probably bent the screw here. So, that leaves me with a dilemma. How do I get the screw out of here? Because if it's bent and I try and just crank it, it's not going to unbend the screw. What I think it's going to do is crack this plastic here. So that really leaves me with a dilemma here, how to fix that. I don't know if I can shove it forward and bend the screw back. Yeah, I'm not sure it'll go far enough to really amount to anything. See, the way it's bent, they don't want to move this sideways in a way that it probably can't move, and I think it's just going to blow this plastic apart here. Oh, that's a shame. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with this yet. Except for just, like I said, trying to maybe straighten the screw out some without busting up this handle. Yeah, dang. You see the handle moving side to side here. That's about as far as I'd like to push it. I really don't like that at all. not quite sure how I'm going to straighten that out. I already don't like the noise it's making. And I pushed it further than I wanted to. God, I'm just so afraid to go more. I already hear an unhealthy crunching going on. Wow, that sucker is really bent. Tried to jam it up and unbend that if I can, but you can see it still moves quite a bit, but I can get it to go past where we were at before. I just gotta be very careful here because the screw's still bent. But now you can see there's already some broken little pieces from the inside here. But it's lifting up, so it is starting to come off. Just need to be extremely careful how we do this. Okay, there shouldn't be much left of this screw to get it out here. There we go. Look at that. Never seen a screw come out like that before, have you? It looks like a noodle. Alright. And, yeah, there was already a decent amount of plastic. This is probably from the initial hit whenever it bent. Because this came down probably almost to the bottom of here, so when it screw bent, you can see where it just blew it out the front part there as it shoved its handle back. But the main part, you know, the shoulder in here is still intact, so this handle will still hold on good. I just have to replace that screw on it. So that's a relief to have that off. Now take some more apart here. Take that off and get this little screw out there. Yeah, some of these machines will test you. I mean, I didn't want that handle to be a complete casualty. There's already some damage to it. I was just trying to minimize damage because I do not have another handle for this, and if I did, I don't know that it would be a white one. I think the white ones are probably harder to find. Alright, so I'm gonna throw this on a rag. Keep all my parts over here and the garbage over here. Alright, there we go. this cord connection. Alright, there is the capacitor, which I'm assuming is good because it ran well. Here is the cord. And we're just gonna get this right out of the way. I think the only thing that will take off of here is the restraint. Alright, so now I want to take these secondary brushes off and see how these look. These don't wear as much as the regular brushes, so there's a good chance that these are still good, but if not, we'll replace these as well. This definitely has a odor to it though, for sure. Alright, yep, so you can see how long those are. Make sure that they retract like they're supposed to, so those are good. Like I said, those, you know, you never see wear on those. Alright, get the front off here. Yeah, it looks like this is just a, you know, nice easy service and maintenance on this one, because it did run, considering everything that, you know, we found the brushes, you know, being gone and all that. It did run well. This seems to be a little stuck. Go. Alright, you can see the grease in here is pretty solidified. So we'll end up cleaning all that out of there. We'll pull these shafts right out of here and polish those up too. But now we're going to open this up and get inside of the main part of the motor here. Alright, this I'll have to get, there's 2 wicks in here, so we'll take this apart, clean this whole thing up and get those lubed up. And then clean all the flour and carbon that's on here, get that all cleaned off. This one cord doesn't seem to have much length on it there. Alright, so let's take a look at the armature. Yeah, there's a groove worn in it. It's not deep though, considering the, you know, how far worn the brushes were. You know, so we'll take this down flat again, and that'll get polished up, polish these up, and of course, you know, where these go through the bushings, that'll get polished up. And the other thing to check too is, you know, the contacts on here. Make sure that they're good. If these were bad, worn, nothing left of them. The only thing to do would be that you could do to fix it would be to replace the armature on there. But those look good. And a couple washers that fell off the end. Alright, looking down in here, you can see these 3 resistor coils here. They actually look pretty good. Looks like there's a little bit of crud on them, but for the most part they look pretty good. So we're going to get everything out of here. We'll clean out the inside of this pretty good because there's probably a lot of carbon and stuff back in there. And then at the bottom of that is also a bushing, just like in the front plate here. It's got 2 wicks in it, so that'll have to get done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything off of here, and we'll get it all cleaned up, and then we'll come back, we'll get it put back together, and see how she runs then. got this little Model K all wrapped up now. It was pretty dirty inside. The brushes were shot. There was there's still a lot of stuff on the outside here that I've tried scrubbing the daylights out of this, but there's only so much that I can get off. A lot of this is stained on here, and I've got this is like the heavy duty simple green that's not even green, it's clear, but it's like the heavy duty stuff. And I just went over and scrubbed it as well as I could, but we got new cord on it. All new grease inside, got everything lubed up. We took it completely apart and took the bushings out and got the wicks cleaned up and lubed up and put those all back together. So let's go ahead and give this a listen to now. Alright, just trying to see, I don't know why I was trying to show this part here, but I don't have a set of beaters for this, so I had to get the timing set pretty much by eye. As you can see right there, you can see how the timing's set. These, the cross section on that would go, the little ears would be at a 45-degree angle to that one, so basically it looks like an X and a plus. So this one's good to go. I'm going to get it packed up and get ready to send it on back to Jen. So if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll get to those as soon as I can. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. And as always, we will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.